Welcome, foolish mortals, to another episode of the HitchHiking Hosts Show 101. I am your host, your ghost host, Wes Truth, and I'm back with this week with another history episode. Well, where are we traveling to in our time-traveling doom buggies this week? Back to 1955, of course. I think we're almost done with 55, actually. Don't quote me on that, but... So last week, I took us back to September of 55, where we talked about Hobbyland in Tomorrowland. Well, this episode, we're going to talk about a little area that had something to actually do with Hobbyland, and that is the Flight Circle. One of the lesser-known experiences of Tomorrowland was known as the Flight Circle. The exhibit was a demonstration of U-control aircrafts, which were performed hourly. Also known as the Thimble Drone Flight Circle, the exhibit opened in September of 1955 and was located at the base of the TWA Moonliner. Cast members would show off some fancy flying techniques in the demonstrations and would also teach park guests how to fly the aircrafts. The pilots would fly 2 or 3 aircrafts at a time and would even bring a few lucky crowd members to try out the products for themselves. Controlled motorboats were also demonstrated in a pond right next to the Flight Circle, which we discussed a little bit about in the Hobbyland episode. Speaking of Hobbyland, park guests who enjoyed the demonstration in the Flight Circle could conveniently buy the products in the area booths. Very convenient. One of the biggest highlights of the Flight Circle took place in 1965 when a rocket-fueled jetpack was tested in the area, which saw a man actually fly over Disneyland. While kids enjoyed the area and watching the demonstrations, most parents felt the experience was a waste of time when they had amazing rides they could go on instead. When Hobbyland called it a day in 1965, so did the Flight Circle and saw the end of the demonstrations in Tomorrowland. Alright, well that's the episode. I'll be back with another HitchHiking Hosts 101 next week where we're going to talk about the history of another attraction, as well as a trending topic show this week where we're going to talk about what went down in the Disney parks. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/HitchHostShow. You can like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/HitchHostShow. Follow on the Twitter and the Instagram at HitchHostShow. And if you want to listen to the show, or you are listening to the show, you can do it over on Podbean. It's hitchhostshow.podbean.com. Or you can search on iTunes or Stitcher under Wes Troop or the HitchHiking Host Show. Until next time, don't forget to...
Hurry back,
for the next episode. See ya.